Hello, Drum School drummer friends. It's Alan here. Hope everybody's keeping well. Today we are in the Grade 1 Rock School Technical Exercises. These are essential, obviously, if you're wanting to do a Grade 1 exam, but also if you're wanting to become a good drummer, you've got to start with a foundation that works on your technical exercises and your rudiments. That's what the word rudiment means. It's the foundation of drumming. No matter what type of drummer you're going to be, either a rock drummer or even an orchestral or a jazz or playing in a concert band, whatever type of drummer, you need to work on your rudiments. So I'm going to give you 5 quick tips, and then I'm simply going to play them the way that you would be playing them as if you were doing your grade exam. All right? So 5 quick tips. The first one, really important, is to use a metronome. All right? These are all done at 70 crotchet beats per minute. I'm using a digital metronome. The old-fashioned ones where there's an arm and it swings backwards and forwards are really good, because if you find yourself going too fast, then you can pull yourself into time, or too slow likewise. So use a metronome. I would always start with these whenever I'm practicing. If I sit down at the kit, rather than diving into a new song or a new groove that I want to work on, I'll sit and have a warm-up or a drumming drill, and I'll use these, similar to these, to get myself warmed up. So start with your technical exercises. Work on your hands. Now, what I mean by that is that whenever we're playing, for instance, the Grade 1, the first one, Group A, and we are playing quavers, you know, if you've got a strong right hand and you're right-handed, your right hand's going to be strong, your left hand's going to be a bit weaker. You might have that being a bit louder than your left hand. So one of the ways that you can iron that out is to get both stick heights about the same. And that will help you to get your left and your right to sound even when you're playing and when you're working on these here. Okay, play them all. Just said about getting them too loud. Mezzo forte. Play all the exercises mezzo forte. What that means is moderately loud. You don't want them to be too loud, blattering the drum. You don't want them to be too soft, so that the examiner is struggling to hear you. Just somewhere in between, and that would be perfect. Mezzo forte. And also, when you're practicing these at home, I would suggest repeat them all 4 times. I'm going to play them as is written, which is just the exercise repeated. You practice them all 4 times. That would be my recommendation, so that if you start to go a bit too fast, you've got your metronome on, pull yourself into time. You start to go a bit too slow, again, looking at the metronome, pull yourself up into time. And sometimes, whenever you're just playing, you know, maybe for a short while, you can't really see that. But if you can continue on for at least 4 times in the exercise, that will get you subdividing correctly, because that's what we're doing. 70 crotchet beats per minute, but we're playing mainly quavers and semi-quavers, 8th notes and 16th notes in these exercises. All right? Good luck if you're doing an exam. Good luck with that. If you're one of my students... Hello, drummers. It's Alan here, and welcome to the Belfast Drum Channel.